Okay. Hi, everybody. This is MCE Graduate Assistant Carson, and as part of our new social media outreach initiatives and Monkeys Do, We Do Too online exhibit, I'm here today with Central Washington's very own Dr. Lori Sheeran to talk about what it's like to be a primatologist. So Dr. Sheeran, thanks so much for taking the time to do this. The museum really wanted to highlight your work since we couldn't host you as a guest speaker given the circumstances, and this is what we've had to resort to. So thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
And with that, I guess we'll just jump right into some questions. So first off, what made you want to study primates?
For me, I've always just enjoyed being around animals and watching animals. So it was really a question of which animals I would spend my life with. And I honestly think I could have been happy studying virtually any mammal. But I took a class at Ohio State from Frank Poirier that was about primate social behavior. And I was just immediately sucked into the complexity of primates' lives and fascinated by their diversity. And so I was hooked. And I thought, oh, this is what I want to do, spend my life. Of course, like everyone else, I originally imagined near apes, gorillas or chimpanzees. But as I've met other kinds of primates, I think I could fall in love with any of them. So
it's easy to do.
Yes.
So what does your research entail then, and how do you do it?
So I'm a watcher by nature. So I just like to follow individuals as much as I can across the course of their day. So I really like the sampling method called focal animal follows, where you stick with each individual for a set period of time and record everything he or she does or is done to them. And that kind of gives me the feeling like I'm a participant observer, like an anthropologist would be with human cultures. That gives me a feel for the pace of their day and when they do which activities, and also gives me a nice feel for which individuals in the group are more integral to what's going on socially and which individuals are more isolated or are getting ready maybe to leave and join other groups.
Cool, right on. So given that, why do we study primates?
I think there's kind of a scientific answer to that question and then a more conservation-based answer to the question. Scientifically, I think they're important because of the tremendous diversity across the order. So you can see the process of adaptation to different ecological settings, and somewhat uniquely among mammals, primates are a group of creatures that use their sociality as the way to interface with their ecology. So it's really interesting to see how that sociality changes in different ecological contexts. And of course, that's relevant for understanding humans because hominins were also in different ecological settings. From a conservation perspective, as you know, so many species of primates are threatened with extinction in our lifetimes. We're actually seeing that process, sadly, unfold right now. And because of their beauty and their charm and just the way that their behaviors so immediately resonate with humans, I think primates can be good flagships for their broader ecosystems. So I think that if any animal could draw people in to be conservation minded, it would be an animal like a gorilla or a Diana monkey or a slow loris. You know, they're just inherently so charming and interesting.
I agree with that. And then a question I get as a primate behavior student is, what is your favorite primate?
Yes, I found that any primate I've spent a sizable amount of time with, I just come to love them passionately. So I think if I had had an opportunity to study bush babies, I'd be sitting here telling you bush babies are the best monkeys. But I really like the scrappy, I think of them as scrappy species or assertive species that are socially involved, real busybodies. So I like vervets a lot. I like langurs a lot. Macaques are, of course, among my favorites. Any of
Yes.
the ones that are kind of active that way. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm also really partial to the ones that are beautiful, I guess, like
Mhm.
everyone else. So gibbons are just amazingly gorgeous creatures. So I
I
really
agree.
enjoy spending time with them.
Well, cool. I think that is all the time we have. So with that, I wanted to thank you again for sitting in for us and doing this interview for the Museum of Culture and Environment. And we will see you hopefully in the fall. So
Yes.
thanks a bunch, Dr. Sheeran. We appreciate it.